Hello, my name is Claire. I'm with you for Craftstash again today, and I'm going to be introducing you to their brand new range of Creative Stencils. If you're all familiar with the Craftstash website, you know that there is an exclusive brand of creative dyes on the website. The designers have launched out and designed their own stencil range. And two of the designs that you can see here, we have the splash design and we have the stars design. Now they've been designed as a set of 8 A6 stencils, and they're made from a high quality hazy polyester film. There's going to be a wide range of backgrounds and patterns, so you can create different backgrounds and stylish features on your cards or your paper crafting projects using any sort of mediums from ink, paint, chalks, spray mists, all sorts. There'll be all sorts of fun that you'll be able to create using these designs. Now I'm going to be creating 2 projects with you today. The first of the projects I'll be using the splash design here. As you see, these are actually A6 in size, so they're quite different from other sizes of stencils that we've seen before, but they're a really useful size. A6 is a size that fits onto your standard A6 or C6 cards. I've already got a card blank here that I've created, and you can see that the design as a whole fits perfectly onto the card front. So if you're just creating just a quick card, a quick panel for a card, you can just lay this onto a piece of your cardstock and you'll create a wonderful background. Now, because I should be using the stencil as a whole, I'm actually going to tape this down with some low tack tape, just so as I know that the stencil doesn't move and jump, so I don't get a hazy design. So I'm just going to secure that into place like so. If you actually look at the stencil itself, there is actually a border. There's probably about ½ centimetre border around the outside. As well as adding a nice frame to your work, it's actually the ideal place to just anchor your stencil down with the tape like so. I've put my cardstock on underneath. Now I'm going to be working with Memento ink, and I should be using 3 colours, and I should be graduating the colour from dark to light at the bottom. I should be using my foam blenders, and I shall be just working the ink into the design, or through the design should I say, onto the paper below. I want to create an ombre effect, so I'm going really dark with the inks at the top here and just working my way down. As you reach the end of where you want your first colour to be, you don't blend this part of the ink to be quite as dark, because this is what's going to tone into the next colour, and you want to be able to blend the inks nicely. So as you can see there, I'm getting a really nice tone to that ink. I'm using Danube blue Memento ink. These blend really nicely, but of course you can use distress inks or any other inks that you have in your Craftstash. So because I'm going from light to dark, from dark to light, I shall use the same sponge applicator, and I shall move on to my lighter colour, my lighter blue, which is Bahama blue, and just begin blending that colour in there. And you can see that the tone has changed. To make sure we get a nice blend, the area on this stencil or onto the paper where the 2 colours meet, just go lightly over that. Don't put too much pressure, just a nice light touch, incorporating the darker colour and the lighter colour. That will give you a nice seamless sort of ombre effect. like it's been airbrushed. Again, I shall just work down to a part where the colour's more intense on this colour. And just leaving this section slightly lighter again so I can blend in my third lighter colour. For this I'm going to use the Pear Tart Memento ink and another sponge blender. And just lightly work through the stencil. Now you can see that it's really easy to be blending these colours through these stencils. The designs that we have here are open enough, so there's enough of the paper showing through these stencil designs to actually get a really nice blend on the ink. And it's a really nice manageable size. As I say, these C6 sizes are actually a really nice size to be using. So I'm happy with the blend that I have there, so I'm just going to take away the masking tape. Now you will be left with some ink on the stencil. When you're using ink like this, then they're so easy to clean off with a baby wipe, or you can just pop them into the sink with a bit of soapy water and they'll clean off perfectly. I've removed the masking tape and I'll take the stencil away, and there we are. You can see we're left with a beautiful background, really nice crisp edges, really nice clean detail. Now this is perfect just to make a clean and simple card. Mount this onto a nice blue card blank there, and that's really effective. So I'll just add that to the card blank. Now I don't want to cover up too much of this design. As I say, it's going to be a nice, clean and simple card. I've stamped a sentiment. I'm using some stamps by Imagine Design Create. It's the Fly Free sentiment I want to take here. So I've just stamped that on a piece of white cardstock with a black VersaFine ink. And also from the same stamp set, the Imagine Design Create stamp set, I've stamped a couple of the feathers in the same colour as this lightest colour on the design here, and I've cut them out. So I shall add those to the background, and I shall just decoupage or just put some foam adhesive behind the second feather there and just add that so we have a bit of dimension. Now just to finish this off, I've tied a simple bow from some white twine. You can use baker's twine or whatever you have available in your Craftstash, and I'm just going to add that to the card there. So as you can see, these stencils allow you to create just a really simple but effective and stunning background for all your card making or any of your paper craft projects. Thanks for joining me today. I hope to see you again soon.